Hi Gemini, this is your new moon reading for November. I feel like there's a welcome relief coming. There's some positive changes on the way for you as we approach the new moon this week. There's a welcome relief that's going to get you towards a calmer way of life through troubled times. There could be some traveling or relocating happening for you. Not sure if it's around work or if it's a trip you've always wanted to do. It's a journey. It's an offer, a choice where you could be doing this with someone. And I feel like there's so much power in the strength that you two have together. It could be a partnership that maybe, or a love situation. Who knows what this is? Only you know what this is. And I feel like, you know, there's a lot of, it could be people coming back from your past as well. And you may have a chance to rekindle things, or just go through just some type of peace with that person. Gemini, I also feel like if this person from the past is coming in again, you know, I feel like they're wanting to come clean. They're wanting to rethink their approach this time and how they treat you, and any deception that they may have caused you, and any secrets that they were keeping from you. I feel like they are kind of manifesting another chance. There is some growth that has occurred for this person, this specific person I'm tuned into, Gemini. And you knew it the whole time when you were with this person, that they had some secrets that could have been toxic for your connection. So I think this person may come back, may even like propose something, or just give you a gift, even of like to show that he's more stable. And I feel like you somehow manifested this. You kind of let go, pull back, because you have such a vibe with this person. Like it's a fated connection that's meant to meet again. It is with the Lovers card here. I feel that he's meant to come in when he makes better choices. He's going to be more confident this time around. Gemini, I also feel like, let me see, there's something coming through about like you being at a standstill for this particular Gemini I'm reading for. Like there's a lack of control in a situation, and that you're feeling like you don't have, but you actually do. But it's just you needing to make that internal shift, that sacrifice to switch from where you are, whether it's a way of thinking, a position, a job, you know, just any resistance that you're going through and experiencing right now, Gemini. I think it's temporary, and you're like in between worlds. You're like a maybe. Like I don't sense you saying yes or thinking yes. I don't sense you thinking no. You're starting to say maybe. You're starting to question. Let's see why you're coming up as a hangman in your spread here. Getting a lot done. You are definitely coming into your power as the Empress energy here. And I pulled some cards. I think this is an emperor that could be coming in that you thought maybe was, you know, your emperor from the past. He could be coming in, this person again, or you could be meeting your future emperor and have a newfound relationship at a party. I feel like you're going to get invited somewhere, and you're going to meet this new person. So it's kind of an intense time ahead for you, because you're kind of moving on, you're meeting new people, someone catches your eye that you align with, and then this past person starts to come in. So make sure, Gemini, that you have work through the past pains and let go, and you're not anxious about the future, because then you're really not present for whoever's in front of you, right? So I think with work, you might be thinking about it. You might be rethinking something about like long term, and how can I secure myself, you know, for the long run? What can I do? Because I like my alone time. I like my freedom. I want to have time to do the things I enjoy, whether it's working out, cooking, playing instruments, creating art, creating content. Like, yeah, it's there. You are meant to be independent, Gemini. It's time. And I think this Emperor is going to come in, whether you know him or not, or you're going to meet him. This is a power couple. This is a dynamic that, you know, let me clarify with that. He's a leader. This man could have fire in his chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. He's someone who makes good, sound decisions. He's independent. He's self-made. And he will support you. He will support you to and show you how he's got to where he is. You know, he uses logic and structure to increase his success. He's very organized. He's firm, but he's very compassionate. I mean, look at his heart. Look at his heart. It's glowing. And you do come up as a match. We got Empress and Emperor, okay? For some of you in the future, this can be a divinely led relationship that turns to marriage, that turns to family. I'm specifically picking up a Gemini that can have twins, a set of twins. I can't tell you though if they're a boy or a girl. I refuse to do that. But there is a Gemini here who can have twins in the future. So it's time to take action and move towards your self-employment, Gemini. This is, I mean, stop playing it small. This is, you know, like, don't think, oh, I haven't planned it. I haven't had a business plan. I haven't, you know, I don't know. Like, you keep, like, what's happening is these unexpected delays keep holding you back, and they become obstacles to your long-term goals. So let's work on that. Let me see why. Let me clarify why I need to see the Three of Wands in the upright, not in the reverse, for the future here. Why is the Three of Wands in reverse for Gemini? So I'm getting, like, maybe you're overcritical of yourself and you don't feel that you're responsible enough, or you don't possess the clarity and the wit or the self-sufficiency to be able to be your own boss. But you absolutely do. You do. That this would not come up here in the future. 9 months from now, you're giving birth to something new, whether it's a baby, a project, or a business, or something creative. You're going there. You're definitely going there. I'm seeing wherever Virgo is in your chart, try and use that to monetize on becoming more independent. Okay, work on those blocks that came up for you. Let's clarify it a little bit further with my crystal cards. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Like, logic, structure, allowing your soul, you know, and not your ego to lead. What you got, the Golden Healer card, and this is about you recognizing your potential to be an amazing whatever it is that you want to do. Some of you are going to be healers, some of you are going to be spiritual warriors, conscious warriors, and much of your life still needs transforming, but most of us do. Like, we're not, there's this thing like you're being overcritical. A Gemini that I'm connecting with here, thinking, oh, I have to have this ready, or I'm not perfect. Like, no, you can't. You can help people from where you are, because all the things you've been through up to from the past and to this point is meant to help other people, and you'd be surprised that you have an actual audience waiting to hear from you. So if you are a content creator, I mean, keep going. Like, a lot of people, you can definitely monetize on this while working and opening up other passion projects, because you can't rely on one job, which I'm kind of learning in a hard way, because I normally work on platforms and try to build my own outside offline business. Now I'm starting this passion project with YouTube, so let's see how it goes. So I feel like, oh, by the way, for this Gemini that I'm tuning into, you're being encouraged. Like, if people are clinging to you from the past, kind of encourage them to let you go, because they may have made some type of improvement, but I don't feel it's enough for you to go back into a relationship, because you're meant to kind of go on this independent path. If relationships aren't working, that's why. So that when you get to this level of freedom, of rewards and self-sufficiency, you will look at relationships differently. You will attract differently. You will attract more financially independent choices, Gemini, when you become that. So be what you want to attract. Be the man you want to marry. Be the woman you want to marry. Like, do those things for yourself that you're looking for someone else to do for you, and watch how that magically kind of shows up. Like, your divine counterpart starts to come forward, or your options overall start to improve, Gemini. Let's get you an advice card. What advice do you have for Gemini to utilize this new moon coming up in Scorpio, my favorite sign? Yeah, working like athlete. I'm getting some of you are athletes. Some of you are so dedicated to transcending like physical limits, like whether it's weight training, you know, like you go past any handicap you have, and the development of your personal willpower is amazing as like an athlete. And the strength, your strength of spirit is the same. So I feel like, you know, maybe something in the health and wellness. Maybe you're meant to team up with someone. Maybe you're meant to start your own, I don't know, content on what you do, like with your body, how you get yourself to feeling amazing and looking so good. Like, think about those things. Those are things coming through. Use those, you know, don't be afraid of what people are going to say. Just keep going, because you're very healthy. You have, this is a light attribute that you need to utilize. So maybe think of doing this in or around the new moon, which is on Friday. Start it now. Even, it's okay. The energy is all gonna support you. Get a reading, Gemini.